Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Son of Alistair and we are back over here on our island. We were farming up a little bit of blocks. I decided that the wool, as awesome as it would be to have one solid color of brown, they just don't produce fast enough. So we do have some colors that are stacked up from before, so we'll probably end up using those because all of that stuff's going to be covered eventually anyways, so it's really not going to matter. It's more so just so that way we can distinguish how high of the line we're going to go, which I guess honestly we could probably try to work out the ocean and then not even get the wall all the way up, since we already have it up in some spots. That'll give us a good basis to start off of, and then maybe we can start trying to figure out how we want to do that. I want to look up some reference photos for like the different um like drops for the shores, like to see how dramatic we need it to be. So if it needs to be like something real subtle, or if it needs to dip down and then go to like a, like I need to figure out how we want the shore to go. So but as you can see here, we do have stuff for a bee farm. Also, I do want to get this stuff set up because not only are we going to be needing honey and stuff, but we'll also be needing stuff for candles for like wax and whatnot too in the future. But we right now, I want to make a sand duper, and the sand duper is going to require us to use a few honey blocks. So I want to get this started while we're working on other things, and then that way this will be running in the background. So we're going to go ahead and get this stuff down real quick. We're going to go ahead and build it right here. I figured this would be a nice spot, wide open, and that way we don't have to worry too much. Alright, so the way this is going to work, we're going to do 2 hoppers. We're going to do mud. Then there's going to be a flower on top of this. I want to say this goes back to... Oh yeah, we need a... we need a dispenser too. Forgot about that. So let's go ahead and grab one of them. I've also been gradually farming up this dripstone too, like as it's been coming up. We've gotten quite a bit of it so far. I mean, not very much. Once we turn it into blocks, it won't be very much at all. But we've already got a full stack of pointed dripstone, plus we've got almost another half a stack. So that's a decent amount right there. I thought about making the farm even bigger, like extending this out, and then like making it like a giant square. But I would prefer not to use all of those right this second, just in case we decide to do something later with them. So for right now, we'll just kind of leave it at what it is. Oops. Put that back there. And then we need, what do we need? We need stone. Make a dispenser. All right, now we come over here, do the dispenser there. Then I want to say we'll just put a temporary block here for now. So it says to do the observer down. Let me try to see if I can. I think that these only go like have this side facing in a certain direction, so like north to south. Because I tried to do all of these to get it to go in a specific direction, and I wasn't able to. So I think that's what's going on, which is not a big deal. As long as it works, it's all that matters. So we're gonna need to get rid of this, this, and this. And then we're gonna need to put some glass up. Hold up, let's go grab some glass real quick. Since bees produce honey, I think maybe we should do some yellow glass. It's good to me. We'll grab a couple extra blank ones so that way we can use it. Well, I guess we got the other blocks. It doesn't really matter. So we'll just go like this here. So that needs to go there. Oops. That I'm pretty sure. I think that was how he had it. And then the beehive goes in there, but we need to put some stuff in there first. So let's go grab that. Hopefully this works. I haven't actually built a bee farm before, so. But I've seen Not So Clutch build one whenever we was partnered on 9 Lives, and it didn't seem like it would be that difficult. So hopefully it's not. Do we have any sand? Let me use up a little bit of this. Actually, you know what? We don't need to do that. What am I thinking? Got glass in my inventory. Let me grab up a little bit more. Then we'll grab a new shear. Perfect. Now we put the shear in the middle here and we fill the rest of these. Should essentially be able to go boop. Yay! It looks like it is working properly. That's what we love to see. Oh, we've already got our first honey bottle. Nice. Let's go. Alright, cool. So it looks like it is at least working. Whenever we... I'm trying to think of what would be the best way to breed this guy. We might just try to farm up another couple beehives because it would be nice to have actual beehives there rather than man-made ones. So let's actually grab up, we'll do birch because we don't have any and we need to farm it up. But yeah, let's grab us up a flower real quick. One there, one there. Perfect. Now we're gonna let this thing run for a while. Where we only got one beehive with 2 bees in it, it will take a while. It won't work during the nighttime, so we're gonna have to make sure that we're sleeping. But yeah, while we're doing that, we'll start working on trying to put some of the box, uh, we'll work on trying to put some of the blocks that we need into the, actually, here, let me stop this real fast. By the way, I did download Replay mod to try to work on doing like time lapses and stuff on the side so that way I can learn how to do it. I have not done it yet, but I figured once we're doing like a build or something, I'll be able to work on that. So hopefully that'll be something we'll learn how to do in the near future. Because I would love to make the quality of the videos better for you guys, even though I kind of want to keep it somewhat still like, I don't want to say like amateur style, but like in a way that it doesn't like, it's not all over the top. Like, you know how the MLG videos used to be back in the day with like all the crazy music going everywhere with like the huge flashy edits. Like, as much as that stuff is cool and all, I didn't personally want to do anything like that, so I'm actually gonna get rid of all of these. So I just kind of want to keep it more true to just me and my audience. So hopefully that's your thing. And if it is, we'll be around hopefully doing this for a while. I do enjoy live streaming and stuff, but I would like to start focusing more on solely YouTube. So hopefully we'll be able to get enough subscribers eventually to be able to make that a reality. But for right now, it's not really feasible. But then honey bottles, I guess I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go put that back over here. We'll just keep them in this chest over here where the bees are at. Look at him vibing. I love it. So cute. Dang, it's already filled up. It's almost to the next stage already. Why is it spitting out glass bottles? Alright, let's grab all this stuff up and start throwing all these into shulker boxes. Our wall should be nice and vibrant. Alright, then we got more over here. Perfect. Now, start grabbing up all of it out of here. God, I had made coffee, so I need to go get that here in just a second. Because we need our coffee. Coffee is life. Sad part is even though this is like an ass ton of stuff, it's still not going to be enough to get all of the wall even like remotely close to being done. But let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll see if our bees have given us any honey yet. Like they've already emptied it out. Nice. We're almost there. Although it's spitting out extra glass bottles. I don't know why it does that. What if I was to like stack them like that? Maybe it won't spit out so many. But if we're gonna do that, we should probably put more shears in there. Okay, we'll leave it right now. We'll see how it works. Alright, also, we are down to less than 2 stacks of rockets, and I kind of do not want to keep using our rockets up every single time that we need to go somewhere. So I think that we are probably going to start taking our donkey out a little bit. It would be really cool if we could, like, breed them and get them to be faster somehow. I wonder if that's still a thing. I should probably look at that. Alright, well, apparently that is still a thing. I wonder if we could breed up a bunch of horses and get like super fast horses and then breed those with a donkey and then keep breeding the donkeys and the horses together. That would be an interesting little project, actually, and that would be something that we could kind of do in between. So we may end up doing that, actually. We'll just have to go out and get us a bunch of different horses. I'll have to see if there's a way that we could figure out a way for it to like tell us their speed and stuff like that. I'll look into that. So that might be something we'll do in the future. Hopefully we get some saplings from these plants or these trees because we don't have any left. Come on, sapling gods. That one hasn't given us nothing, not even a stick. Well, hopefully it drops us a sapling, otherwise we may not have any more birch trees until we get some more wandering traders. Oh, there's one, thank gosh. Wait for the rest of these to fall. Also, I was thinking about making a wandering trader farm, so we may do that as well. realistically for that. We just need blocks. But we also need blocks for the wall that we're trying to place right now. So it's like, do we use them? Do we make another farm? I mean, a farm would be nice because then we'd finally be able to get a few of the items that we don't have access to. Last episode, though, we did get red sand, which is huge for us because now we'll be able to do gravel, sand, and red sand. And yeah, that'll be another source block we'll be able to use because eventually I want to make like a little mesa type area. So that should be useful. And then we can always get terracotta from villagers if needed. Let's go check on our bee. Oh, it looks like it may have done more. Let's see if it popped out. Oh, it did. Why is it throwing damn... Try to see if we can get us some more saplings because we're going to run out of these. And then that should keep it all encased. Question mark? I know it's a bit excessive. We don't need all that glass. Oh yeah, let's go see if we got any saplings. We got 2. Let's go. 3. Let's go. Heck yes. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick and then we'll go over here and see if they've thrown bottles everywhere. We've got so many eggs I don't know what to do with. I think we might kill off those chickens over there. Come on, what's going on here? You've been full. Give me your honey. Yeah, the honey is falling out of that. Give me my honey. We'll give it one more day, and then if it doesn't work, we'll figure something out. Alright, now, our bees still ain't done it. Do the thing. Is it the extra glass that I added on it? I don't understand. Could be the yellow, because we've already done this. Could be this, maybe. Made a honeycomb and it threw it out. Need it to fill back up. I don't know. We may need to redo that at some point. We'll figure it out. But I do want it to give me another honey block and not a honeycomb. So let me take those shears out for right now. We'll put it in here. Alright. Now, I said we should probably go get some of that stuff placed down on the wall. Before we do that, I want to look up a couple of reference photos. Alright, I think I kind of got an idea. Oh, did it work again? Oh, you're no bee. Spit out a glass bottle. Hey, at least we know it's working. I'll take a glass bottle over that. Although, why did it not pick up from the hopper? I wonder. That threw it up there, which tells me that needs to be covered. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully being the key word there. Throw these back in there. Alright, now let's go see if we can get this figured out. Alright, now let me go ahead and try to get up on top of that. Now, grab out wools. Now this might be a little difficult to put down here, but actually, yeah, let's not do it from down here, but let's... So about right here is where it disappears. I think this is where we were going to do it from. So... Alright, let me brainstorm how I'm going to figure out this. Alright, let's go grab our bed and come back to this real fast because I thought we brought it with us. Yeah, we definitely did not. So let's go ahead and go grab that real fast and we'll sleep. My plan is that little bump right there behind us that we're creating is going to be like the bottom current, like what's far away. Then there's going to be like a flat part and it's going to come up. Then there'll be like a shoreline that's a little bit shallower before it drops off. So hopefully it looks good. We'll see. It's going to take us a lot of work to get this shaped out the way that we want it to be. So it might not look right at first, but we'll eventually get it there. All right. Now let's grab up the bed. Head back. We're going to take the mule with us this time. All right. We'll see you guys when we get there. All right. We have made it back. We're going to go ahead and go where we left off over here and try to bring this in some. All right, we'll leave our little donkey there for right this second. Should have actually... Hold on, do we have any iron on us? We do. I'm going to make us a new set of shears. Also, for those of you guys wondering, I am feeling a lot better today, so... Thankfully, I'm getting over whatever sickness I had. Let's say we're pretty much back at 100%. Then we need to slowly slope this up. Also added in free cam to kind of help us with the building, so let's see if we can figure out what that is. Free cam, toggle free cam, F4. So it's gonna be like this. We're gonna have to make that a little bit bigger. And then it'll come up here. And then we're gonna have to start keep coming up once we get to about, say, right here-ish. We'll start curving it up more till we get to about here-ish. And then we'll gradually meet in with it. Okay, cool. So we'll try that. Save on rockets. We're going to run back up. Also, I guess while we're over here, we can mark that we want this to be bigger. It's a little bit better. All right, cool. Oh, wandering trader. Just looking, I think. Okay, so perfect. So we're gonna have this come up to about up to about like right here, maybe. So like maybe another 6 blocks out. Hmm. And then how's that look? It's a bit of a dramatic drop, so we'll have to fix that. Okay. Get more that. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. Let's see if we can execute it. No, this is sloppy as hell, but it'll work. I guess we could see what this guy has since we fell again. What's up, bro? Ah, we'll take the gunpowder actually. Thanks. And we'll take that tube coral. Pretty much all we need. Sucks he didn't have better trades for us though. Alright, bye dude. We need another one of you to spawn. And you guys need to go because you'd be spitting on people. Still don't quite know how I feel about it. I feel like this spot here needs to like slope down. Go back up here. So I think from this spot. Still don't like that corner right there. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. Alright. And now we can, I guess, keep coming down. Heck, we might even be able to meet this and this right here. Hold on. Hmm, that could honestly work. Yeah, I think that might actually be what we do here because we can do this, put one there, put them out. Then that'll kind of be like a story area, then it drops down. It gradually gets deeper into the ocean biome, and then back there will be like where all the current pushes the stuff. So we need to get rid of this little line here, that one up there. Okay. Kind of want to fix that spot there. We'll do that in the end after we fix all of this. Sweet. All right. Now, like I said, I really like the way that that looks. Feel like this spot right up here needs to be fixed. So the 6th and the 7th bump down. Believe we can do just by doing that, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, that'll work. And now we just need to get a crap ton of sand so that way we can place sand all down on the let me actually show you with the free cam here. So we're gonna need sand to place down all the way on top of this, obviously, but once we get over here, oh, this is nice. We can see exactly where our render distance is. So once we get back here, though, it like goes right here and it curves up there. Um, from here on out will be just regular sand. So we're going to need to place all of that out. And also, I would really like the way that it looks. It progresses up at a decent rate. Uh, this one could probably use some assistance. Eh, that's fine, actually. I'm okay with that. Don't gotta be perfect. Then, yeah, this will work. We just need to pretty much meet this over to the wall. So, and like this. Pretty much follow this around like so. And this will be our wall, so we'll just take all the pattern to that spot all the way down. This is probably going to create a mob farm underneath this, so as we go, we'll probably end up having a light up underneath it. We looking so far. Alright, nice. And then you can kind of see how it's going to like mimic the pattern all the way around. And that'll give us the sea floor effect. Although we are going to have to come in and replace this part here with sand. So think of how we could do this. You know what? We could place sand right over top of this. This will be the base, and our shore can either get pushed back or pushed forward a little bit, depending on what we need to do. So yeah, that'll be fine. We've already got mobs spawning down there, so we're definitely gonna have to light the area up at some point. But for now, I think it's coming along. I can figure out which key to hit to get out of that. We just need to keep on going and placing them. Obviously, the pattern will change depending on like how the terrain changes. How's this looking on the map? Well, it kind of gives it some definition already on there. You could kind of see how it's going to start working. We are going to have to like map these out better. Like we'll put in different shapes and stuff at some point. Um, Although I might have it be straight right here, and then we'll use these to give it the shapes from this spot forward. We just need to get this first layer down. This will be like a template for what we're going to be using, because obviously we don't want it all be straight, because then it'll look weird. But at the same point, where it's the edge here, this will be fine to have a little bit of a straight spot just to kind of give us a reference of what we're going off of. Probably going to end up running out of the gray wool, and I don't have any use something else, obviously. So expect this to change colors at some point. A lot of gray wool. We are making progress. It reminds me of the Grand Canyon for some reason. Don't look like much on the map so far, but you kind of see how it gradually increases. I like the way that that looks up there on the map, this spot. It'll be nice once we do this and we'll like best way I can explain it is like when you drop a drop of water and then it has the ripple effects coming off of it. We're going to do the ripple effect with the mountains. So we'll probably end up starting, once we get this line done, this is just going to be a basis for how we need the shape of it to be. Because as you could see, we needed it to be a specific slope. So it's coming down, which all this is shore up here, and then it goes into the deep end of the ocean. And then down here is where like the sand would gather up from the current, and then it just goes straight back. So this will give us like a good template of how everything's supposed to be laid out. But yeah, we need to get the rest of this area here laid down. Pretty happy with the way it's coming out so far. I know, like I said before, that this spot here might look a little straight, and you might be like, oh, that looks a little man-made, which is fine. You know, that's expected. But this is just going to be to pretty much show us how we need the slope to be and stuff like that, so that way it looks really natural, and even if it doesn't look natural, it will at least look good. On to the white. Ooh, a big transition. And we have fire spread off, so even if it gets struck by lightning, we don't have to worry about our template area here getting burned up. Just so you guys are aware. Totally had forgotten I'd made coffee. So, again, be right back. Hey, we got coffee in hand. It only took us the whole episode. Don't be like me, kids. Don't forget to do stuff every 5 seconds and have a squirrel moment. Go make coffee and then wait over an hour before you even touch it. Thankfully, it's still piping hot though, so we're good. Alright, well, we are going to go ahead and cut across to when we get the rest of this spot laid down, so that way we can see what we're looking like, and we'll be right back with you guys. Alright, cool. And that was all she wrote with that. Now let's see, how does this look? Nice. That's perfect, actually. That's exactly how I want it to be. Okay, perfect. So from the side view, you guys see it slopes up gradually, and then it comes more of a dramatic slope once it gets closer to the shore. And then the shoreline kind of has like a plain area spot. Yeah, should work out nice. All right, cool, cool, cool. So I think for now, we're going to go ahead and head back to base. We're going to get the materials together to try to start working on making us a sand duper so that way we can actually place sand on all of this, because that's going to be the next part that's going to be pretty important. So, all right. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. As you can see, we got quite a bit of progress done today on uh, the slopature. I think we are going to go ahead and end this one off here. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. As you can see, we did get quite a bit done with how we wanted to slope out. It looks pretty natural to me from what I can see for what it would normally be. Obviously, this will all be sand and stuff. But yeah, it's starting to look like it's really starting to take shape. Imagine there's a wall here because you ain't gonna be able to see underneath that. But yeah, this is pretty much how it's gonna be laid out for us. So then from here on out will be land. And yeah, I'm super excited to try to get the rest of that down. We do need to get the sand duper made as soon as possible because that is something that we are going to have to AFK at for a while to get a bunch of the sand that we're going to need. And there's also a few more things that we're going to need to AFK too, like trying to get some wandering traders and stuff like that. So yeah, on the next episode, I think we're going to try to work on getting some farms situated so that way we could try to get a little bit more supplies to try to get everything down. Then we'll have to go from there. But yeah, it's starting to come along and take shape. As you can see on the map, it finally has something there. Like, I know it doesn't look like much, but like I said, once we get all of the curvature, because it's going to be like a ripple effect from the uh, shoreline here. So once we get all of that down and we mimic that all the way down, it's going to look really, really nice. I know this looks really straight over here, but that's just a template for us to be able to keep track of where we need to slope and stuff like that. So, but yeah, thank you guys again, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.